Hey guys, Kane here, and in this video we're gonna talk about the Power Prizefight event and how you can score top ranks on your own realm or in the event in general. Now, I am rank 15 in the event and the other people are far ahead because of uh, a couple of things which I will touch on in just a little bit. So, what do you need to do to rank high in this event? So, majority of these things will have to be done before this event appears for you. So, whenever this is like an event that should start in some hours, you will have to do all the next steps that I will tell you. So basically, we start to check with what stuff we have on our own power. So we have the true power, we have hero, garrison, dragon, draconic, hero mastery, relic. Uh, Unfortunately, you cannot reset the relic power. Uh, you cannot really reset the hero potential as well. However, you can remove the spirit beast, troop equipment, and also chakra and the temple. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 things that you do require to do. So first things first, you will go into the army tab and you will remove all of your army. Now, army is one of the reasons why I actually will not be ranking high in the event. And the simplest reason is that you cannot really rank high in the event unless you have the subscription in terms of this one or the subscription in terms of the last one in here. The reason for that is the free rush of the 10 minutes. So 10 minutes on this one, 10 minutes on this one, and you have 20 minutes of armies that you can rush. Now, the thing is, when you start recruiting these, right, as you can see here, 20 minutes, it kind of saves you so much rush that without those two subscriptions, you will require literally like friggin' a few hundred days of troop rush to actually do this event. Like, I'm at my own castle level, I think I need like 300. So that is why I'm not kind of participating in the event, because I forgot that my subscriptions expired and I didn't really want to renew them. So yeah, that is probably one of the bigger reasons in ranking high in the event. However, if you're a top player and you have a lot of these features maxed, which you can easily remove and upgrade, then, or rather easily remove and put it back on, you don't really need to train army for this particular event, as majority of your power that you gain in the event is just the features. So aside from troops, the spirit beasts. So what you need to do, you are only leveling one of the spirit beasts and the others are level 1. So you will click deploy and you will lose all of the power of this pet, which is rather quite easy, and that's 2.5 million points in the event. Then going into the heroes, now what you need to do is you go to switch and you switch to, let's say, set 4, and everything will be removed. Now I always will keep one set which de-equips everything, and that is about, I don't know, 170,000 power or so, which is still quite a bit. The other thing is Hero Mastery. You just click reset and everything resets. So what I do is I usually just click the overview and just like screenshot majority of my heroes in the Hero Mastery, and then I redo it and I don't really lose pretty much anything. So that is also pretty goddamn easy. So aside from those 3 things, or rather 4 things, we have to go into the city. Then we have to dismiss some of the army in the garrison. Now, it really depends on what stage in the game you're at. If you're in the early servers, you can actually just remove literally everything and then keep filling it up in every event. So that will actually add you quite a lot of score in the event. However, the further you go, the more it takes for these troops to be built or trained. And if they go above the 20-minute mark, it takes so much of your troop rushes to actually build them, which becomes pretty much not worthy to actually do that. Unless you're Lich and then you keep rebuilding it time after time, then sure, why not? Usually I do Lich, but at the same time, people can easily clear you and remove the power from the event as well. So you should be careful of that. If you're not Lich, they can just destroy you while you're sleeping and you will lose a lot of points as well. So it's kind of a risk. The other thing is the dragon is probably the easiest one. So you have to have a level 1 dragon in the lair. So you deploy it. All of your abilities are level 1. Draconic is level 1, stuff like that. So that's like almost 1 million points as well. And that's pretty friggin' easy. So aside from that, you have to reset your temple as well. For that to happen, again, what I do is I just screenshot all of these temples, what kind of a tier I have, and then I just quick upgrade all of them instead of actually missing one or upgrading the wrong one or something like that. So essentially, if you're resetting something, do take pictures. It will be a lot easier for you to remember everything. Or if you forget, you can look into them whenever you want to. Then we have the Enlightenment. You reset everything and you rush everything what you had before. Then we have the equipment. We have to de-equip all of these equipments on every single unit. And then we will have to put them back on. And that is like probably the highest amount of your score in the event, I suppose, because that literally takes like 3.5 million. So we've done Temple, Chakra, Troops, Spirit Beasts, we did the Hero Mastery, Draconic Dragon, Garrison, Hero, and True Power. So basically, all of these things is what is giving me about 11 million score at the moment. Now, if I would actually be able to recruit my army, if I had those subscriptions, I would probably be able to reach 16 million rather quite easy. So yeah, do keep in mind that the subscriptions for majority of the time in this particular event are kind of a must unless you want to spend hundreds of days of the troop rush. So there is not really anything much towards this event apart from actually recruiting the armies. So in terms of recruiting the units, we have to take into consideration that some units give more current power than others. And as far as I remember, from quite a while ago, the dwarf tanks are probably the best to recruit for the event. However, they take so much hours to actually recruit. So if you don't have troop rush, it's quite hard to recruit them and have like so much value from this particular thing. If you're on the newer servers, this takes a lot less time, and if you know this trick, you can easily win most of the events. So, what I mean by current power in these particular units. So, you have a unit which takes 15 golden capacity and is giving you 40,000 current power. So, you have to divide this number with this number, and you will get about one golden capacity, giving I think 2,500 ish, 2,600 ish current power. And now let's check some others. So, for example, Deadeyes. This unit takes 2 golden capacity and gives 3,000. So, if we divide this by this, it's 1,500. So, almost 1,000 less current power. So if I can give you an example with just the Deadeyes. So if we have a full, let's say, golden capacity built with tanks, then we will get, I think, like, I don't know, 600,000 more power or current power than if we would fill this entire number with the Deadeyes. Because again, the tank's current power was 1000 higher in terms of one golden capacity than the Deadeyes. However, you will not really use the tanks anywhere and you will dismiss them after the event finishes. So similar things work with bronze and also the silver capacity. So let's take the bronze tank. 15 capacity, 3,700. So that's not sure 250, 240, something like that. I'm really not entirely sure. It's around like those numbers. I'm not really using a calculator or anything, so I know it's like above 200, like 230, 240. And if we check the dead eyes, let's see, to capacity and 150. So again, it's already higher by like 100. So it's not double, but it's still a huge amount of more power than majority of the other troops. However, do keep in mind that you may want to recruit some of the where are they? Some of the what are they called? Engineers, technicians, and then transfer them, convert them to Lich Army. But you will have to do your own calculations how much exactly of these troops you require for your capacity to turn them into Lich. So for example, let's recruit 3 of these, right? And then we will slowly swap to a Lich, and I will show you the convert feature as well. So we swap to Lich, and we're gonna convert the 3 technicians or engineers. So 3 of them turn to 18 of the skeletons. Now, do keep in mind that I have about 500 of these golden units, but you can see 0 here because it is counting the Lich army in your troops tab. So, for example, if you have no Lich army, you can turn 24 Rakan archers into 50 warlocks. So, for example, I can turn 240 of these archers into 500 warlocks, and then I will have about 800, 900 golden capacity in terms of the units I am carrying, instead of like 545 right now. So you can use this trick whenever you want to as well, but keep in mind, if you're not playing Lich, Lich army is pretty much useless. So anyways, that is pretty much it for the video. Majority of the event and tricks and stuff like that are explained. Hopefully this will assist your next events. If it does, or if it will, or you learned something new, do subscribe to the channel and do like the video. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care and stay safe out there.